Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today I'm going to make a card using some of the items from the 6x6 collection. So we're going to use the card, the stamps, we're going to stamp some poinsettias and colour them, and we'll use the circle dies to create a pretty background for our cards. So the first thing I'm going to do is create my base card. So I'm going to fold my A4 piece in half and take the card making element from the set. Now if I keep the non-cutting edge over the fold, that will cut for me a card that has nice neat edges around all sides. Now once that's been cut, I can use this card in tent fold, or I can use it with a side fold. Now with another layer that fits on the front of my base but just leaves a very small border around the edge, I've taken the double stitched layer and I've added that to the card. Now that will produce for me a frame, and it will also give me a layer, and I'm going to keep those two together on my base, and that will give me a double stitched edge around the end of my card. So we'll keep those two together, they're going on the front of the card. And then with a red piece, I have just sat it inside the stitched edge and made two little marks, one on the top and one at the bottom, and I have cut that piece of card out. And then with the scalloped edge, I have cut another layer from white card. So I now have these ready to use, and with the circle dies, if you count the smallest die as number 1, I'm going to take die number 3, number 4 and number 5. Now what I need to do is create some apertures in this card. So we'll take this fancy one out of the way for now, and we'll use the smallest of these plain circle dies. So pop these two together and put your smallest die into the centre and cut that out. So once you've done that, you will have this aperture in both your red and your white cards, and you know they're exactly the same because you've kept the cards together. Now if you separate them and take the largest die, and this is the one with the scalloped, the stitched edge, and place that on your card and run that through your die cutting machine as well. Once this has been die cut, you will have a frame that you can use on another card, but this piece will then fit back over the red one, and it will leave just a small border around all the edges, and that's the next layer that's going to sit on the front of your base. So now with dies 3 and 5, you're going to run these through the machine with some white card, and that will give you a nice little mat that will sit inside that aperture and then be added to the card. So from the stamp sets, I've stamped Christmas wishes onto some white card with black ink. And with the black ink, I'm taking the finest of the poinsettias and the smallest one, and I'm going to stamp that, the pine cone, the 2 leaves and the little bow onto some card. And you'll need to stamp the leaves and the flowers for as many as you want to add to your card. Really pretty card, ready for Christmas. It's got glittered poinsettias, pine cones and leaves, and 2 tiny little bows on it just to finish the decoration off. These are the items that I've used. I've used the card and box, I've used the poinsettia stamps and the Christmas wishes from the sentiments. And then the front part, the decorated part at the front, has been created with the Nesting Circles die set. Now all my collection is available at Craft Stash. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.